Cancer, hey, Maya here. Glad to be back with you for your general reading, May 2022. So, Cancer, I want to get straight away into the vision I had for you because I've never had a vision like that. It was really a very complex, and so I'm just gonna describe it. Um, so, I meditated and I had my eyes closed, right? And I got the words in between brackets, and I was seeing, brackets, and I was like, what's in between brackets? And then I got the word love. And then I opened my eyes, and my eyes just happened on this just this plastic bag, right, that I have here, and it says thank you, right. It says thank you, Cancer, basically. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't know if you can see it. Thank you. um, and it was just wow. Spirit was thanking you, basically. It's like you did something, and I think I'm talking to the Cancer collective here in general. As I told you, I've never got a vision like that. It's pretty big, it's pretty humongous. It's like you've done something. This thing that happened between brackets had to do with love, maybe with ascension on earth, with with a service that you were doing to humanity, basically. And it happened in between brackets because it's like it had nothing to do with you. I mean, it happened to you, of course, in your life, so you would have felt it, lived it, experienced it, but it had nothing to do with you per se. It's like something that was put on your path to feel, and I'm hearing it was quite painful. And but you were doing it on behalf of humanity, basically, on behalf of humanity and as a service to humanity, and just um, and Spirit wants to thank you for doing that. Wow, I mean, I really never got anything like that before as a vision. So Spirit is really thanking you. Oh my God. And I don't know if this is going to be a reading for everyone, but for those who this is going to resonate with, well, thank you very much for whatever you did for us as a collective of humanity. It's amazing. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross. Let's see how this translates in your reading. So at the center of your reading, you have the Hangman. Yeah, painful. I mean, difficult, challenging. Crossed by the Knight of Cups. This is the offering. This is the service you are doing to humanity. I'm actually losing my voice. Wow. At your base, the Four of Cups, crowning you justice, higher levels of justice. Wow. Cancer. Oh wow. I'm getting chills here. Um, in the recent past, the Magician, you've manifested something for humanity. It's going to be a quick reading. In the near future, the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify that because I'm not seeing really what it's doing here, but where Temperance is the way you saw yourself in this situation. Environment, the Nine of Swords. Wow. Hopes and fears, the Queen of Pentacles. And outcome, the Ten of Wands. Wow. Okay. Let me clarify some of these. I want to clarify the Four of Cups. Please, Spirit. Wow. The Four of Pentacles. And I'm going to clarify the outcome as well. Wow. Whoa. This is crazy. They're telling me to take the Chariot. Okay. This is crazy. So Cancer, I'm just gonna go with it because this is big. I haven't, I mean, at the center of your reading, you have the Hangman and the Knight of Cups. So here is this offering. I'm sorry, I'm talking to the collective here, so I'm not speaking in personal terms, in terms of, for example, an offer of love coming to you. It could have translated like that in your personal life. It could have been an offer of love coming to you that stagnated, that brought you into hangman mode, a limbo mode, where you had to change your perspective. You know, all of this can be translated in human terms. I mean, I mean, of course it's human, but you know what I mean in on the personal level of every one of you. But I'm really speaking to the collective here, so I'm gonna keep on speaking in general terms, if I may. So this is the offering that you've done. This is the big service that you've done to humanity. It is about changing perspective. And while this bracket was happening, where you were doing the service to humanity, you were in hangman mode, in limbo mode, meaning that nothing basically was moving in your life, maybe, or you were forced to stand still for the longest time in an uncomfortable position. This would have taken you out of your comfort zone, and this is about illumination of the crown chakra. Again, I'm really hearing ascension here for those of you who are into this, or you know, are actually ascending. We are all ascending on earth at this point to the fifth dimension, but you know, I don't speak of ascension a lot on this channel because it is such a big subject that I try to take it, you know, in small increments. But this is really something that big about that. So this service, this offering that you did to humanity is about illumination of the crown chakra, about changing people's perspectives about things, and why, about things, about the bigger picture, right? About life, about evolution, why we're here on this earth at this moment. And it would have taken you out of your comfort zone. It would have been quite painful because the hangman energy is not an easy energy by any stretch of the imagination. At your base, we've got the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. And what I'm getting is whatever you did had to do with dishonesty, with cheating, with lying, with mind games and manipulation. It's like, you know, how can I say, about delusion as well, about lying to oneself, about denial, all these shadow aspects of the self. Whatever you did was about healing that, right? And it's like you stood really strongly against that. You stood your ground. Maybe it happened to you in your own life. Somebody cheated on you, stole from you, played mind games, power tripped on you, something like that, you know. Or you know, your own personal delusions. You stood your ground. You defended yourself against this. You came up on top. While it was happening, you would have felt very emotionally disengaged, maybe hung up on the past. Um, but yeah, what I'm getting is it's also a gift from the universe. But while it was happening, and maybe this reading is here to tell you thank you for having done this, because while it was happening, maybe you felt extremely dissatisfied, emotionally disengaged. You felt like, whoa, why is this happening, right? This bracket that was happening, I did nothing to bring this on. And what spirit is telling you, it's not you, it's not about you personally. You did it on behalf of humanity. Wow. Crowning you is justice. So again, I'm getting this I'm getting all these messages, and when when I get messages like that, it's like it's itchy, right? I feel very itchy. But anyway, it was about higher levels of justice. It was about closing out a bigger karmic cycle for everyone. It's not your karma. It is not your own karma. I cannot stress that enough, and that's why Spirit is thanking you, saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you did it for all of us, right? And it wasn't about your karma. It was about human karma, right? The you know, Gaia to get to get. Oh my God, I'm getting. This is wow. This is hard to explain, but It's about higher levels of justice. It's about truth. It's about balancing energies on Gaia at this point. It's about balancing that type of energy on Gaia at this time. And you absolutely did it. You it's crowning you, and here is the crown. You're being crowned for doing this as well. That's what I'm hearing, Cancer. You have done this bracket that happened in your life, whatever it was for you. Please tell me in the comments what you know, because I am getting having a hard time wrapping my own mind around this. Whatever happened, it was for higher levels of justice, right? Um, so in the oh, sorry, and here's the incense going all over the place. You're being anointed. That's what I'm hearing as well. Wow, Cancer. All right. In the recent past, you have the Magician. So you came out of this bracket, right? You are absolutely coming out of this bracket in May, even starting April. And you have manifested something absolutely wonderful for humanity. I cannot tell you what this is about. This is too big. It's about love. It's about ascension. It's about balancing energies, polarities, duality on Earth, and you absolutely did that. You manifested that for humanity. Wow. And it's about love. Look at that in your near future. It is about love, right? When I asked in your vision, what is between the brackets, I got the word love. It is about love. Look at these two of cups. It's about healing of the heart chakra as well. It's about love. It's about healing. We have the caduceus here, which talks about healing. We have these beautiful divine masculine, divine feminine offering each other this offering each other their cup of love, right? And it's about that. It's about duality. It's about balancing of the divine masculine and divine feminine as well, for them not to remain closed off, shut down, keeping things close to their chest, being tight, right? Really tight. I'm not talking about money here, although the Four of Pentacles can talk about money being tight, and this is how it could have translated in your own personal life as well, this bracket. But it's about the opening of the heart chakra and the balancing of divine masculine and divine feminine. Wow. And the way you see yourself in the situation, so Temperance, it was about alchemization. It's about alchemy. It's about transmutation of those types of energies, right? It's about addiction as well. I'm hearing it's about toxic dynamics that are being healed as well in relationships. I saw the devil twice on at the bottom of your deck, and I just kept shuffling, but I saw it twice at the bottom of the deck, and it can be about that, really about toxic dynamic within the self, and between the divine masculine and divine feminine within ourselves, and also between actual people. And so it's the transmutation of that, and you would have been extremely patient throughout this process, and that's what I'm hearing, why you were chosen to do this. It would have been hard. I mean, you would have had a sleepless night asking yourself, why is this happening? Over analyzing the things maybe as it was happening, because you couldn't know at the time it was happening that you were doing this on behalf of the whole human collective. And I think we all do that. I mean, every single sign does that, but it's the first time I get a reading where I get to tell the collective that they're doing this, so I'm pretty wow. And so yeah, while it was happening, sleepless nights, anxieties, fears coming out, and you were transmuting this for all of us, so thank you again. I mean, wow. And you've been so nurturing, Cancer, throughout, as I said, very patient, very nurturing, very, very reliable throughout this process, really. And to close out this reading, and I know it's a short reading, but it's just what can I say more than this? So the clarifying the Ten of Wands as an outcome. So this is what you've been doing. This is what you've been doing on behalf of all of us. Ten of Wands, completion of the One suit. All these burdens that have to do with addictions, delusions, mind games, lying, cheating, dishonesty, duality, polarities. You know what I'm talking about. You know, all the core wounds of abandonment, rejection, unworthiness, all these things, toxic dynamics. You carried all this as this bracket was happening. You carried all this for all of us. It has bended your back. It was overwhelming, but you are getting to this destination where you left all this behind for all of us. You have transmuted all of this on behalf of all of us, right? You have transmuted this on behalf of all of us. Wow, Cancer. And look at that. So yeah, you did this with absolute integrity. You worked hard on this for the longest time. I mean, you felt like everything was shattering around you, the tower. You felt like things were exploding around you. This would have been brutal for some of you. You know, the rug being pulled from under your feet. You didn't know where this was coming from. It was just brutal and unexpected, and you were shocked. But it has to do with doing away with foundations that do no longer serve us, and the tower is a humongous energy, of course, and you worked your butt off on this, and that's why Spirit is thanking you so much. And here is a confirmation of all of us, all of that. This is your major arcana, the Chariot, that Spirit made me take out of the deck. Again, healing of polarities, of dark and light. You're again crowned, your head in this canopy of stars, and your feet firmly rooted on earth, and you are you've taken the whole of humanity forward. I mean, I don't know how to even say. You shot the energy forward, doing away with these polarities and duality, and just this allowed this positive movement forward for humanity in a very real, very cosmic, very universal sense, okay, if I may say so. And just manifested for us this beautiful movement forward, this positive movement forward, this fast. It's like you've allowed a timeline to change in some kind of humongous way. You've manifested this, and it brought to the earth higher levels of justice in some kind of capacity that this is too big for me to know what it is. It's just big, it's I hope you I mean, I hope I made this clear enough. This is your major arcana. So again, Spirit is thanking you. I'm thanking you on behalf of humanity. And that's it. I don't know what to say. I'm getting chills. I don't know what else to say, really. So I hope you liked this reading. If you liked it, please give me thumbs up. If this speaks to you, please leave me comments, because I'd like to hear how this panned out in your own life. And if you're a newcomer, please subscribe. So thank you so much, Cancer. I'll see you soon.